Hello, everyone. Welcome again to the Costless Titan YouTube channel, where we are doing our Week 11 recap of the NFL season in 2024. And good week predictions wise, 79%, 11 wins, 3 losses out of a total of 14 games. And of course, you guys already know I'm gonna go break down each game, give you guys my thoughts, depending how much I saw of that game, and give you guys who I think's trending up, trending down, who's dead in the water, who's underrated, overrated. You know how it is. If you've been here before, you guys already know what's gonna happen. And of course, my Week 12 predictions will be coming out before Thursday Night Football, so I'll be looking forward to that for sure. So of course Thursday Night Football started off the week, and it was the Commanders going to Philadelphia, and I had the Commanders winning that game, and I was obviously wrong. I was obviously wrong with that one. It was a close game going into the half. Then Philly just broke away with it. Saquon Barkley again proving that Joe Shane is a complete idiot. I'll just keep it like that. Um, if you guys don't know, I'm a Giants fan. You can tell by my banner over there, and I'm wearing the Giants hat. I know I'm wearing it backwards, but yeah, I'm a Giants fan, sadly, and yeah, fuck Joe Shane. Fuck him. He's a bitch. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's running my team into the ground. He really is. But the Eagles win, and that honestly I do regret because the Commanders, I've been high on them, but I need to chill out. I need to chill out on Washington because I've been impressed. I've been impressed, but they played two great defenses. They played the Steelers, and they basically shut down. They almost won. They almost beat the Steelers, but they lost. But they shut down Jaden Daniels' legs, and same thing happened with the Eagles. They made Jaden Daniels look ordinary, and yeah, that's just what happened. Unlucky. I'll take that loss. I won't think. I'll reconsider having Washington as an easy pick from now on. I'm not saying they're gonna fall off, but it's not gonna be an easy pick for me just to say that they're gonna win every game. And then we have to start off our Sunday slate of games. We have Baltimore going to Pittsburgh. I had Baltimore winning that. If Justin Tucker could hit his fucking kicks, Jesus Christ, I would have won that. But of course, he chose to be a fucking bum. I think he missed 3 field goals. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. And of course, that 2 point conversion at the end. I don't know what the fuck Baltimore is doing. I don't have a clue what they were trying to do. I don't think they. I think they're in the same boat with me. They don't have a clue what they're trying to do with that play. But like I said, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. And that was starting off with 2 defeats, not the best. The Rams against the Pats. The Pats suck. The Pats suck. They don't know how to play football. Drake May looks like he is their franchise quarterback. For now, we'll see. Not a big fan of his. I think he's not gonna make it. But and of course, people on Twitter already getting coming at me after this game. They came after me on Twitter because I commented on an old post by Chris Sims and where he said himself that Drake May is a project that he's probably requires the most work out of all the incoming quarterbacks. And I said, yeah, Drake May is going to be a bust. I said it. He was going to be a bust. And now all these Pats fans, all these fucking massholes, come out of the woodwork. Oh, look who's crying now. Oh, this and that. Fuck off, massholes. And you wonder why no one likes the Pats. Fucking jerk offs. But yeah, the Rams win. Thank goodness. We can't have the Pats winning. I know a good friend of mine, Frank, is a Pats fan, and he knows what a fucking masshole is. And dude, my mentions, massholes, 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 massholes. But yeah. Well, eventually, once I move back to the Northeast, that's what I'm gonna have to deal with, sadly. The Colts against the Jets. Look, I just got my car serviced at the local Volkswagen dealership. The guy was very nice. I think his name was Steve. I could be wrong. It's on the receipt. It's in my car. But he was a Jets fan, and I was wearing my Giants hat. And he was like, "Oh, you guys have it tough, but I have it worse. I'm a Jets fan." And I'm like, "Dude, why haven't you killed yourself?" I'm joking, but man, it's 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 a tough. Why aren't you rope maxing? Oh man, but the Jets suck, dude. The Jets always, and I'll tell you what I told him. The Jets are somehow always worse than the New York Giants. You know, the Giants are at the bottom of the league, and the Jets say bet we'll go lower. It's insane. It's phenomenal. Aaron Rodgers comes back from his Achilles injury. Jets fans think that they have the savior. You know, they had to wait a whole year, and guess what? He got Rob Saleh fired, and he got Joe Douglas fired. Kind of bad. Kind of bad. But I'm not gonna say Aaron Rodgers is washed, but I think it was just a horrible environment. The Jets being the Jets, Aaron Rodgers kind of being a selfish prick. In a good way, in a good way. I still respect Aaron Rodgers, but I'm gonna be honest, he needs to retire. And you just have a bunch of mercenaries on the team that don't know each other. They don't know how to play with one another. You know, as a team and as a cohesive unit. So it's not shocking that they're struggling, but I didn't expect this. But yeah, I'm not picking the Jets to win another game for the rest of the year, and I stand by that. I stand on business. We went with the Colts just because they're not the Jets. We got the win. I'll take it. The Raiders against Miami. The Raiders are sorry. I guess you guys can celebrate that Bowers did the Trump dance, but that's pretty much it. You guys are dead in the water. We'll see what they do in the off season now that Brady's part of the ownership group. We'll see if there's a change. They actually act like, a team that's trying to win games. But until then, I'm not going to have a high opinion on them, sadly. And I wish the best for Antonio Pierce, but looks like a bad situation overall. The Packers against the Bears. The Packers continue their ownership of Chicago. It's insane how Chicago's losing these games. It's cruel. It's cruel. Cairo Santos getting the game-winning field goal blocked the last play of the game is absolutely insane. But Chicago, what a mess. What a mess. If only there was like, an Amazon documentary. I think there's Hard Knocks, isn't there, of the AFC North? I could be wrong. I don't know. Hopefully there's a camera crew in that locker room because it's got to be interesting. But that was an easy win, in my opinion. I know it was close, but as the game went on, I knew the Bears weren't going to win. They're just going to be the Bears, let's be honest. The Browns taking on the Saints, that was a blowout for the Saints. I'm not going to watch Browns highlights. I'm sorry. I couldn't be bothered. That team sucks. The the Vikings against Tennessee. Tennessee almost had a comeback, but Vikings are too good, let's be honest. And Sam Darnold has cooled down. He definitely has, but we'll see who they play next week. But Minnesota, they'll be a wild card team, and yeah, it's just bad for them that they are in the same division as the Packers and the Lions, who I think are way better than them. But we shall see what happens as the season goes on. Jacksonville against Detroit. In my preview for this week, I said the Lions are going to win. Do I really need to say much else? I think they scored 52 points, and Jacksonville didn't score a touchdown. Jacksonville's ass. What can I say? I have nothing against Jacksonville. I think I even said that my ex lives in Jacksonville. I have nothing against them, but I'm sorry. You guys suck. You guys are dog shit. The Seahawks against the Niners. The Niners lose this game. Insane stuff. I don't know what the Niners are, man. They're a 5-5 team. I get that, but I don't know what they are. It's just flip a coin. But I think the NFC West is going to be very interesting to see. All three the bottom three teams are all 5-5, and then I think the Cards are 6-4. That shit's gonna come down to like the last week, and it's gonna be so great to watch. Um, I should probably request that last Sunday off, so I can go to Twins. That'd be fun. The Falcons against Denver. People were stressing. Are you sure, bro? Are you sure Denver's gonna win? Dude, that was no sweat, bro. Denver kicked the shit out of Atlanta. Atlanta is a dome team. They're soft. They got an immobile quarterback, a quarterback that still doesn't have sauce on his throws even. With Kirk Cousins, he's not even planting his foot. So Bo Nix, offensive rookie on the of the years, right there for him to win. He's gonna push it, bro. He's gonna push it downfield. And dude, why would you go against Sean Payton, man? Denver, I'm gonna be honest. I did watch the highlights of this game. They look fucking good. I do not want to face Denver. I do not want to face Denver. Of course, if you have a good defense and a tricky defensive coordinator, maybe you can stifle their offense. But the Broncos look dangerous, to say the least. They look very, very dangerous. Some of the touchdowns they were scoring, I was like, God damn, that's that's brutal. That's just no mercy. I like it. That's that's the stuff that Coach Gruden says. It's like, makes me feeling nicey. And then he just plays that song, and then he barks at the end. I think he barks, so he goes, oh. It's a interesting character, Coach Gruden. But I know he watches Denver highlights and he's just like, I like him. I like him a lot. The Chiefs and Buffs, the Buffs. Am I talking about Colorado here? The Chiefs and the Bills. I went with the Bills. Bills won. Josh Allen ran it in for that game winner. Good for him. We shall see what happens. And like what the same question everyone asks when it comes to this rivalry, we'll see in the postseason what happens. We shall see. But good for Buffalo. They need to get the top seed in the AFC. They need to make sure that they're still in the running. I know they're up there with Kansas City, so they need it. It's gonna be tough, but it looks like again all paths go through Arrowhead for the AFC, and I just don't see the Chiefs losing at Arrowhead in the postseason. Cincinnati the uh, against the Chargers. The Chargers almost choked the shit out of this game. And what have I been telling you guys? What have I been telling you? Justin Herbert isn't good. This guy almost blew a fucking lead, man. He almost blew a lead. Justin Herbert, when I saw him march down the field for that game-winning field goal to put his team in position to get a game-winning field goal, I was shocked. I know it wasn't much. It was like 30 yards, a 30-yard drive, but for Herbert, that's a lot. Not trying to be a dick, but that for him, I was shocked because I've never seen him do a drive like that. He always chokes, and I thought again this was another instance where he was just gonna choke, and we were gonna see Cincinnati win. But Chargers went out. Chargers close it out and they win the game. And I'm not, and like I said, if I were to say I have an AFC team, which I don't, but if I did, I would say it's the Chargers. So no hate against Chargers fans if you're watching, but just not a big fan of Herbert, man. I just think he's just one of those guys that everyone says, "Oh yeah, he's good." And then if you ask him why, then it's just like, well, they're grasping at straws. Houston against Dallas from on Monday night. As a Giants fan, it was funny to watch. Dallas sucks. They like truly suck. They have become a bottom five team in the league. The mistakes we're seeing are Giants-esque, and I don't even think we would make those mistakes. Holding, giving points back, accepting a penalty, taking points off the board, only for you not to score a touchdown, and you go for fourth down, and it's, holding again, slapping. Oh no, that was on the Texans actually, but it's just Dallas sucks, bro. And they've been unprofessional. They've been undisciplined for as long as I can remember under Coach McCarthy. But when you're an undisciplined team and you suck ass, it's just a mess. I don't know if Dallas wins another game, man. I really don't. I really can't tell you. You're gonna have a high draft pick. What do you even do with that? What do you even do with that pick? Trade back? You already have the quarterback. You're not gonna move off Dak. You could get, the running back from Boise State, but are you gonna put that much draft capital in a running back? We shall see. Knowing Jerry, he will, but you don't need another wideout. You need another. You need a number two to go with CD, but you're not gonna do that in the first round, I don't think. So Dallas Cowboys fans, and I know a lot of you watch, because I know a lot of you in person, but yeah, I don't even know where you go from here, man. You guys are built to win now, and you're so far from that. It's insane. But Jerry Jones, may God bless him for, you know, with the fountain of youth, and he lives another 30 years, and we get a Jerry Jones ran organization for the next 30 years, man. What can I say? You gotta love Jerry Jones if you're not a Cowboys fan. Houston, I'm not gonna really give you credit. You know, it's the Cowboys. This iteration of the Cowboys is pathetic. So you stop the bleeding. Yes, I get that. You finally get a win, but I can't give you much more than that, Houston fans. But like I said, 11 wins, 3 losses, 79% correct prediction percentage. And we move on to next week. We move on to week 12. I'll see you guys on Thursday. If you like the video, please like, share, subscribe, and comment down below what you guys thought about the recap or anything I said that might be controversial or offensive. Please let me know. And I'll see you on Thursday, guys. Costless signing out.